to the channel to get a notification. And yeah. Take 2. Hi guys, your boy Jamie here, and we're going to talk about Tottenham versus Frankfurt. Take 3. Tottenham 1, Frankfurt 1. And for the first leg, I'm very disappointed, very frustrated. I thought we was the better side. We had numerous chances to kill the game. For front line, not clinical enough. And yeah, bro, when we leave that game, we may have got the draw, but feels like a loss, bro. I'm being real, and I'm gonna lie, I don't think Frankfurt ain't that. I don't think they're that good. I know some Tottenham fans think, oh yeah, you know, away to Frankfurt, this and that. But in my opinion, bro, we're both in the quarterfinals. We're both roughly around the same level. That's why we're here. The reality is who's gonna step up, who's gonna take their chances. Yesterday, Tottenham had their chances, didn't take them. I'm not saying Frankfurt didn't have chances, but let's be real. Frankfurt Vicario barely had like any shots to actually save. Their goalkeeper made 2 great saves. Let's keep it a buck. The Johnson save, the Madison save, the Son save. Like yeah, bro. The goalkeeper was put to work. Let's be real. But again, you know, poor finishing. Son anonymous again. Johnson missed his. Yeah, Johnson should have scored. He had a big chance as well. Solanke, I thought he had a mixed performance. He needs to pick up better positions. But yeah, man, the team needs to be better, bro. Yeah, like, I thought there were some good performances on here yesterday. And I'm not going to lie, I think the team played really well. The team did. Like, I think this is the best we've played in months. We were pressing, the intensity was there, and we conceded first. And even when we conceded, we never really sat back. We were still going for goal. I thought we were much better in the second half, but first half we were still trying to make things happen. We didn't do much, but we were trying. Like, you can see the intent. But we haven't pressed like that in months. We haven't pressed like that in months, so I don't know where this pressing is coming back from, but it must continue in the second leg. Because Frankfurt, they're not that great, bro. Yes, he got a good striker, and he took his shot well, but generally speaking, they weren't that great. We kept them at bay, pretty much. We really did. I thought Van der Romero played very good. I thought Ndogi had his best game in a while since he's been back. I thought Porro going forward was excellent. The amount of crosses he took, he scored the goal as well, but we'll get to that. Yeah, I thought Bergvall, that shot, if that goes in, goal of the season, bro. If that goes in, bro. Bergvall, another great game. Bentancur, his best game this season. Best game this season, and what a time to have your best game in a quarter final, bro. I thought Madison, he was involved in the goal. Great piece of skill. We'll get to that as well. He grew into the game, but where we come up short was the front line, bro. They're not taking their chance, and they're not asking enough questions, bro. And for me, you could say personal, like personnel, and tactics, bro. Son can't hog the touchline no more. He's not a touchline winger. He needs to stay as close to the net as possible. He needs to play like in the middle between the fullback and the centre back. Be in those pockets of space. We need the fullback to overlap and hold the width. That's how we need to be using Son, bro. He doesn't have the legs, bro. He doesn't have the legs. He does not have the legs. Solanke, what I liked about Solanke is that he's staying on the last man. He's asking questions. Too much games, he's not asking enough questions. He's not going the other way. This game, like he did, it led to a goal. Johnson should have took his chance. I didn't think he had his worst game. But if he takes, that's his bread and butter, bro. He's got to get down target at least. And he skies it, bro. Take 5. Let's go to the goals. Let's start with Frankfurt's first. Madison loses the ball in the middle of the park. It makes his way out to Porro's side. Porro, you know what Porro does. Doesn't close down his man. He obviously cuts inside. No one goes to pressure him. And he fires it low corner past Vicario. It was a great goal, great strike. Porro needs to get tighter. But we always know he doesn't as well. But if I'm being real, there's numerous players around him to pressure him. So it's not just Porro's fault, but he has to be blamed. Maddison as well can't be losing the ball like in the middle, bro. So that was their goal. In our goal, I think we moved the ball out wide. Yeah. So it was a ball over the top. Solanke runs in behind, keeps the ball in play, passes to Maddison in the box. Maddison beats his man, cuts it back for Porro, and Porro with a lovely flick on to the net, bro. Great team goal. I'm gonna be real. I was screaming. I'll be honest. That was a great goal by as well. And since then, second half, we had numerous shots. Berv out, 25 yards out. He hits the bar. Couple good set pieces. Bentancur, he hits the crossbar twice. Johnson had like a shot block in the first half. Plus he skied his shot in the second half. Son, keeper makes a great save from Son. I thought that was going in. Maddison in the second half as well. Beats his man again in the box. Left foot shot. Keeper saves it. And Van de Ven at the very end, bro. Gotta score that, bro. Gotta score that. Free header as well. Like I said, we had numerous chances. We were toothless up front. That was the difference, bro. And that's going to be the difference for the second leg. We must take our chances, bro. We can't keep doing this. We can't keep wasting these opportunities, bro. So second leg, we'll see how it goes. I do think there's a lot of questions with the lineup because I feel like front three didn't do much. Of course, we know Son will start, but Johnson, I think he should get dropped. Maybe bring back Wilson, see how he does. I would definitely say drop Porro and start Spence. Not because Porro ain't playing good, but because if the doggy's back to his best, having him and Spence running down the line will be great. Plus they're more physical than Porro. And I think that's the only real changes he's going to really make. He's not going to do too much. He's not going to change the midfield. Of course, you got Kulu back in his second leg. I don't know like if he will start. We'll have to see. But if Kulu's fit, then I'll say start him 100%. But back to Ange, bro. Ange, you need to make this work. You have to be spot on, bro. If we lose, if we go out, the season's over, bro. There's nothing to play for. There's literally nothing to play for, bro. So we must go through. We must go through. I'm not saying sacrifice a Premier game. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying for the game next week, you must have a game plan. Away record, like in Europe, is terrible. We must go through, bro. We must go through. We must. And the changes. Why did you wait until the last 15 to make changes? Richarlison should have came on time ago. You should have taken off Son ages ago. You should have taken off John. You should have taken off the front line. The front three should have got subbed like at the 60th minute. 60th minute, bro. You wait too late for your changes, and that's your biggest problem, bro. The lineup was fine, but I'm not gonna lie. I think Johnson, yes, probably shouldn't start the next game still. Like I thought when Tell came on, I thought he did play well. I thought you bought with Charleston way too late. Especially we were crossing so much crosses in. We should have bought with Charleston time ago. But Son's not good enough, bro. But obviously he's gonna start because he's a captain, and I'm gonna keep on saying this, bro. If we keep Son for next season, he's gonna hold us back because he's a captain, so he won't get subbed off. And yeah, bro, it's just like we need to move on from Son, bro. We need to move on. We need heavy investment in the forward line in the summer, bro. Heavy investment still. Guys, we will be live streaming again this Sunday, 2 p.m. against Wolverhampton. You know what to do. Subscribe to the channel. Tell every Tottenham fan, tell every rival fan to tune in. Subscribe to the channel to get a notification. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and catch me here again.